Okay, welcome to Jack. Now, first, do me a favor and pick which game you want to play.
Thank you.
Oh, no, look at... Where's old man? He's been licking the top of the donuts.
I wasn't even
All right.
near it, boys.
Okay. Nobody
Now, how many people do we have?
You know that question about the soup.
Okay, you're a single player, is that right? Okay, why don't you type in your name for me?
It's brilliant.
All right, what? Can anyone
Yep,
hear me?
got it.
Is my monitor on?
45 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer is B, as in boron, which I think is some sort of chemical or
What do you
something.
want? I'll do anything.
Great.
Hey,
Can we
it's
get
a
a
game show, not prostate surgery, okay?
20 seconds.
All right, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
All right, we're going. 9,
Make it count.
8, and get rid of the desktop. Go to black. 5, 4, 3.
Money doesn't buy you happiness, but it does allow me to waste your time.
Hugo?
Yeah, Hugo Boss. The fragrance. The world is getting smaller.
Smell better.
Hugo.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Well, all right. I'm glad to see you could make it. I appreciate you tuning in for my very last episode. Yeah, I know. You're going to miss me. But hey, let's not get all sentimental, okay? This is the last I want to hear about it. Instead, let's get right into our Foolin' Around episode. I don't want any weepy goodbyes. I just want some heavy breathing and hard pounding on the keyboard. You know, something filthy to remember you by. Just kiss. Okay, you ready to go? Let's do it. Time to pick a category.
Question number 1.
For your enjoyment, masturbator and servants. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. Eyes forward, we're going. Which of the following is not a result of excessive masturbation? You'll go blind, you'll go insane, you'll think clearly, or you'll be destined for hell. Excessive masturbation can make you go blind, insane, and makes you go to hell. But as for thinking, actually it helps the thoughts that you have, what's the word I'm looking for? Your brain gets all oogie. 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 Give me a category. Well, what do we have here? Renaissance men are such idiots. And this one's worth $2,000. And now, your question. Suppose the author of In Praise of Folly decides to take his own advice. What would you probably see? Erasmus looking, gullible. Dante saying he has Prince Albert in a can. Beckett checking the spot on his shirt. Or Machiavelli sitting on a whoopee cushion. Desiderius Erasmus was the Renaissance practical joker who wrote the satirical In Praise of Folly. Unfortunately, sarcasm had not yet been invented, so his book accidentally plunged civilization back into the Dark Ages. It's almost as if they had their own Rush Limbaugh. All right, I need a category. I believe this one is called Jair Iga in Wienerstang. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Oh, hell. This one's in the funny talk. All right, I'll have to give it my best shot. You ready? Wilkendenskvoffenes Gross, Skuespelaar Prisnorena, Johann Ludwig Heiber, Peder He, Hans Christian Andersen, or Soren Kierkegaard. Johann Ludwig Heiber's Gross Skuespelaar Prisnorena. Du förstår visst ikke ett orange väl jag ser, va? De är amerikaner. All right, pick a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to Thor.
The category is Sweet John 3:16, Never Been Kissed. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Ready? Here's the question. Given the discovery religious scholars made in early 1999, on what day would it be most appropriate to sing REM's It's the End of the World as We Know It, and I Feel Fine? May 31st, 1999, September 9th, 1999, December 8th, 1999, or January 30th, 2000. Hey, mark those calendars. This past February, an international team of Bible, Torah, and Quran scholars determined that all of their respective religious books point to December 8th, 1999 as the day of the apocalypse. So, you know that hotel room you booked for your big millennium party? You might want to see if you can get that deposit back. That's the end of round one. We'll be back with round two right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
ACS, alligators crafted.
Alternating current.
Angelic Claudia cold shoulder.
Acrophobia coming soon.
Acrophobia, the hilarious word game that puts your creativity on the line.
Dan Hut, play Chain of Command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Which do you prefer, playing games or waiting to play games? If you need speed, you need X2 modem technology from US Robotics. Just $28K? No way. Check out the X2 modem. Why wait?
Welcome back. It's time to play round two, where the values are double. You ready? Good, we're starting. Give me a category.
Numero 5, and you don't know Jack.
Coming at you, Frankenstein. And this one's going to be worth $4,000. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Which of the following pranks would a merry prankster probably pull? Slip LSD into your drink, steal your money to give to the poor, constantly sing Christmas carols to you, or prank call your house all night. The merry pranksters were a group of psychedelic weirdos, which, by the way, included my close personal friend Ken Kesey. How you doing, Ken? Who traveled around in a painted bus and took lots of hallucinogenic drugs. Now they all design interactive television experiences. Time to pick a category. Well, I hope you're all rested up, because you're about to take on a Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat is Your Dog is Smarter Than You Are. Now, listen very carefully. I'm going to play 7 tones for you, and for each one, I'd like you to tell me, is it a frequency audible to the human ear, or is it something your average human mortal cannot hear? As we get to each... Oh, you already know how to play. Fine, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Sound 1, can you hear it or not? Sound 2. Sound 3. Sound 4. Sound 5. Sound 6. One more. Sound 7. Last one. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. All right, I need a category.
7, lucky 7.
We're calling this one My Spine, My Spine. Heads up, this one's going to be $6,000. Okay, so Shakespeare in Love wins Best Picture. Every kid under the sun has seen Romeo and Juliet. And all these other Shakespeare works are being filmed, right? Well, Bard fans, tell me this. Imagine a wacky April Fool's Day production of the Shakespeare play that features the Fool. Which of these merry jests will happen? Noisemakers going off during Hamlet, whipped cream falling on Romeo and Juliet, naked actors performing King Lear, or Macbeth performed backwards? You'd see naked actors performing King Lear. The Fool is King Lear's sidekick.
I would ask His Highness if that is a scepter in your pocket, or if you are just happy to see me. But His Highness is not wearing pants. Ha-ha!
All right, pick a category.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
For your viewing pleasure, I'll say this one last time. There is no Jenny here. You want $6,000 bucks? Give me your right answer. Heads up, here it comes. What does it sound like when you dial 867-5309? Sound 1. Sound 2. Sound 3. Or sound 4. It sounds just like this. And when the person on the other end answers, it sounds like this.
Listen to me, you little sucker. If you call here again, I'm gonna find out where you live and rip off your mother head. Do you understand me, you goddamn sucker? Now leave a message after the beep.
Give me a category. Okay, flesh nut slit slime snore.
It's time for a Snickerclish restroom.
One gibberish category coming up. Love among the office supplies. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, take yourself a look and tell me with what cliché does this gibberish phrase rhyme? Rev me stick pin, you schnook. And don't pay attention to that punctuation. Don't I say? Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return. Man, you know, I wish somebody would have told me earlier that there's a book on how to be funny. I've been doing it the hard way all these years. You know that kick me sign thing? That was mine. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this.
Vote.
What sport lets you wear the coolest clothes?
Vote.
Which national news anchor baby talks during commercial breaks?
Vote. Democracy depends on you.
Well, beer A has sort of a stale, skunky, yeasty flavor.
Disgusting?
Nauseating.
Try beer B. Okay,
Now that's fresh!
that's Budweiser.
Get out of here! I don't believe it!
Tasting is believing.
When I tell my husband, he's gonna totally freak.
Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. All right, y'all set? Here we go. Time to pick a category.
10 fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
Here we finally got a piece of the pie. And this one's going to be worth $6,000. See what you can do with this one. Given a point P, r, theta, if the origin and the x-axis coincide with the pole and the initial line of the polar coordinates, how could you determine the Cartesian representation of P in bed? This math stuff with a banana, these equations with your tongue, maybe these doodads with your pants down, or whatever the hell this is all about with a chicken. To determine the Cartesian coordinates of P, you'd use the formulas x equals r cosine theta and y equals r sine theta. And if P is in bed, you better have a banana. I mean, particularly when you take into account the high level of potassium in bananas and the naughty subtext of the Cartesian coordinates, right? Oh, that's what fooling around is all about, baby. All right, I need a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1. It's 11.
Well, what do we have here? The key to everything. And this one's worth $6,000. All right, I hope you're familiar with typing because, well, you're going to have to do a little bit here. Buzz in and tell me what finishes this ancient, mysterious sequence of letters. M-N-B blank blank X-Z. Now, please, fill in the blank. Go for it. Type in your answer. Oh, you're good. Oh, yeah, you're good. Check out the big brains on you. Yeah, you're pretty sharp. The answer is right there under your nose, and you caught it. I bet that movie Baby Geniuses is based on your childhood, right? All right, pick a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
This one's called, that's what I call some funky monkey. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Think fast, it's question time. What's grosser than a barrel full of dead monkeys, bobbing for apples in the same barrel? One monkey eating its way out of the middle, slow dancing with the barrel, or the same barrel 2 weeks later? Now that is definitely grosser than a barrel full of dead monkeys. Unless, of course, those apples are Granny Smith apples. Oh, I am sorry, but no dead monkey is going to keep me from their juicy goodness. Time to pick a category.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
For your enjoyment, sounds of silence mixed with voices in my head. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, since it's the Fooling Around episode, I thought I would share some stories with you about my, experiences. Like the time in high school with that girl in the walk-in fridge in the cafeteria. Or maybe that other time with the other girl in the dumpster behind the 7-Eleven. Oh, then there was that time after a date in the back seat while my mom was driving us home. Ah, yes. Youth, huh? Oh, by the way, how much of your life did I just waste with my personal fooling around stories? 18 seconds, 26 seconds, 45 seconds, or 59 seconds? Damn it! I knew I should have made this a fill-in-the-blank. I mean, I'm not accusing you of guessing or anything. It's just that, well, Oh, look at the time. Gotta move on. Give me a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
The category, practical jokes with subtitles. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Oh boy, looks like April Fool fever has infected the local artsy-fartsy movie theater. If the projectionist at the local art movie house slices together Enchanted April and Henry Fool, which of the following touching stories will you most likely see? A medicine man helps a cursed Ohio town. A chef woos American girls in Paris. A clown teaches a Chinese boy to laugh. Or an ex-con cheers up English women in Italy. Henry Fool is about an ex-con who inspires a small group of down-and-out people. Enchanted April is about, I'm sorry. It's about somebody in Italy, something like that. I don't know. But, you put them together, oh yeah, you got a lot of people who are going to be demanding their money back. Yeah, that's it for round 3. One Jack Attack coming up right after this.
So we're in the middle of the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, the good character is the one.
Kinda makes talking seem overrated, doesn't it? Air Crisps. One taste, and you'll be back.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, Airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see... Alright then, let's fast forward and get right to the good part. Here comes your clue. This is my letter to the world. And no, the world has never written to me. Or maybe it has, I've moved a lot. It might be being forwarded. Yeah, baby, you were all over that attack. Let's see what you did to your score. That's the game. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will ya? Because...
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Net Show. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Very nice work, people. Let's get those commercials going. Cookie, hon, are we doing this again or what?
If you want to play again, just let me know.
Whoa, look out, it's
No.
fire.
Okay, fine.
Fire.